One of the big lessons from this story is the importance of taking ownership or taking charge of your own life. It means understanding that if someone else can overcome some problem, you can do that too. And no matter what happens in your life or in your past, or no matter what you're dealing with right now, it all will start changing once you completely take responsibility of your own life, which means you don't have to blame others. And how you take this charge of your life can make a new possibility fold in front of you. So, step one, if you are facing any problems, take responsibility of your life, because life can be unpredictable, right? Sometimes it can be tough. Imagine surviving a car crash, going into coma. It's tough, and that brings to a point that we cannot control everything, but we can always control how we respond to things. The author actually tells us that in order to change our lives, we need to react to circumstances and challenges in a way that is much more empowering, not disempowering. And I'm really touched by this idea, because he shows us, and millions of people around us show us, what is possible. Marcus Aurelius once said that we shouldn't think something is impossible if someone else has done it. This reminds me of even a wisdom from Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein once said that if we can live life in two ways, one way is as if nothing is a miracle, and the other way is like everything is a miracle. And this is one of those fantastic ideas that you should be bringing into your life, which is the idea of possibilities, the possibilities that you can generate, you can create. And that's the biggest concept around this book. The next thing is understanding where we are in our lives. Sometimes we might not feel good about where we are in our life or even who we are, but here's a different way to think about it. You are always exactly where you need to be in this given moment. It can be hard, but everything that is happening to you is teaching you about something very important. It's actually preparing you to become that person that you are supposed to be. I know saying this is easy, but even when times are tough, it's a chance to learn and grow. Think of your life as a story. Imagine life is a book and you might be the lead character, the hero, the heroine. Every good story has the main character going into some kind of problems. The exciting part is about how they solve the problems. Your life story can also be exactly like that. And from now on, your story can go anywhere you want. What do you want your story to be like? Great stories always are not simple. They have great challenges. Think about the last movie you watched. The main character have everything in their life to be easy? I bet you not. They face problems, but overcoming those problems actually made that story interesting and great. And guess what? Our lives aren't different. A good life isn't something where you don't have problems. It's about really trying hard, falling down many times, then getting back up, and then trying again. It's about not giving up and taking, like I said, the ownership that you will be writing your story. You decide what happens next. You decide what adventures you go on. You decide how will you overcome your problems. And this way of thinking in the miracle morning is so powerful, because it tells us we have control over our story. We can learn from the hard times. We can become stronger. So think about the story that you're repeating in your head. The story that I'm repeating is that my life is an amazing adventure, and yours can be too if you take in charge of it.